Good morning and welcome to episode 1619 of Hard Factor. It is Monday, January 6th, 2025. Thank you for cheating on the news with us. 80% accuracy guaranteed on this podcast. Patreon.com/Hard Factor. If you need more Hard Factor, join our community. Welcome to 2025 for those who took the last 2 weeks off. It's time to do the news once again. I know that's a lot of people. A lot of people just like January 6th is really the start of the new year for a lot of people. And that's not a Capitol riot thing. I'm just saying that's a thing.
Well, not January 6th, but the Monday after New Year's.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This year it's
in the middle of the
6th.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just happens to be January 6th. I'm not trying to
People usually take the week of Christmas off and then most of New Year's week off. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's time to stop wearing your pajamas to the grocery store.
Yeah. I didn't want to get you excited there because I know January 6th is a big holiday for you.
We'll be wild. It's always wild. January 6th, we'll be wild. See you there in DC. We'll be wild.
Yeah. Today in the news, North Korea is banning hot dogs. So we'll talk a little bit about that. More Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni, of course. As
I don't want to do it. It's the demand. I don't want to be doing it.
Up your tree about this story. I mean, you got it. You got to do it. A dildo loving church hater, South Korea's jailbird president, the shit sandwich cop, the homeless camp corner, and much more.
There you have it.
Yeah. A lot of baked beans in the homeless camp corner. Wes, is that what you're doing that one?
Meth and baked beans. You know, one of their favorite combinations.
I almost fell for the Disneyland farter arrest, but I checked it luckily before. It's been going around.
Oh, there's a farter at Disney, but it's a fake.
Yeah, it's on the internet. Like it's pretending to be like a serious story, and they're like, man gets arrested for over flatulence in Disneyland.
You couldn't click fast enough.
I know, and they show you the thermal of him like farting, and the thermal like the dust cloud come out. But
that's amazing.
I saw him unhighlight it in the notes.
Yeah.
He had it on.
Well, like Wes, I checked before I do the story. Wes sent us three fakes, not on the show, but Wes sent us like 3 fake things in the text thread, back to back fake.
What fake things?
The Texas football game.
Yeah, the rule,
fake.
The NCAA rule.
Of course, I know that's fake. It's just funny. What are you fucking kidding me? You thought I thought that was real?
Yes.
You thought that was real?
Yes, you thought that was real.
What video?
That was real.
1970s video.
What?
No.
No. The Texas football game field goal thing.
Oh yeah. I didn't
know the rule. It was satire. And
then I did my job as soon as I got it. I watched it and I said, all right, let me spend the 5 minutes that Wes isn't going to spend to see if this is fake.
And then you sent another one right before that was totally fake. Yeah.
Which one? I want to know which one.
Oh,
you
sent like
we got to have
the car pile up that says January 2025. That was from like Dallas 2019.
Oh yeah. That was crazy. That was just a great image.
That one was crazy. That's crazy is the best excuse for sending fake shit.
That shit was
crazy. That's just crazy though.
Yeah. I had never seen that.
Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
There had to be some deaths in that car accident.
Yeah, this is crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, the flatulence thing's fake, so that you can fart all you want in Disney World. Okay.
Yeah, hey, go to patreon.com/Hard Factor if you want more fake news deep dives. We did one on the Canadian or the French hockey player that was allegedly lighting up 15-year-olds. So
right.
There you go.
Something lighting up.
Hitting it.
Jacking them up. Jacking them right off the ice there.
Jacking them off.
We
told him to take a chair.
You go sit over there. I'm gonna jack you off right off the ice.
You got to join the Patreon to find out.
Nice. All right. Well, should we get into the news? Should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, this is Jason Mitchell of North Stonington, Connecticut. He's a creature of habit. And one of his habits is
Yeah, and real quick before you describe the rest of them, Wes, the picture you showed us, high and tight sideburns, as in like completely shaven up to the top of the head,
Yeah.
and then he's got the hair. So
yeah. This could be either a gay haircut or a Nazi haircut or
any of it.
any of the above. You know.
Yeah, you either hate certain types of men or love certain types of men with that haircut.
Yeah, go either way. On that.
You
Not
never
in the
know.
middle.
You never know with that
Yeah.
haircut.
Uh-huh.
So one of the things that he likes to do in his habits, he likes to go to church, specifically this church, which is the Grace Fellowship Evangelical Free Church. Beautiful church, isn't it? Right there.
It's high and tight like his hair.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, still not sure whether he hates or loves dudes.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Still can go either way.
Only Jason likes to attend that church in a very unique way, which some churchgoers at the evangelical church found insanely offensive. You see, back on November 24th and the week prior to that as well, Sunday, Jason rode his bike to the church. And of course, one of Jason's habits is safety. So he, of course, was wearing his helmet. Only Jason's helmet is unique. Unique in that it has a sex toy attached to it. And I can only assume, based on a later tidbit from the police, that means Jason had one of those, like either suction dildos that you see in like shower scenes of porn sometimes, where they put it on the shower wall and then they fuck themselves with it.
I only know those from the thumbnails because that's not up my alley.
Well,
it's going to be hard to get a complete smooth area to suction it down on the top of a helmet, unless you have a really smooth helmet.
You need an old helmet. You need like an old helmet.
Regardless of its smoothness, guys, the curvature of the helmet is going to prevent a suction cup from really sticking properly.
Yeah. I think he taped it to it.
Not if you, you could rubber band it like
Yeah.
for a while, like a catcher's mitt. You got to take time and rubber band it, and it doesn't.
You
it's not gonna happen
would.
in 30 seconds, but
Are we sure it wasn't a pocket pussy that came down in front of his mouth?
It's got to be a dildo.
I picture a huge
Gotta
dildo
be a
flapping
dildo.
around.
Me too.
dildo, 100%
Like an antenna.
dildo.
Like a unicorn.
Yeah,
Kind of like the car in Idiocracy. Didn't that have
Yes.
like a big? Okay,
exactly like that. Yeah.
Dildo antenna. Wes, I'm with you. I think it's going to be duct tape, specifically duct tape.
Sure.
on it.
Clear. Yeah, clear. Well, I think a clear tape would probably be better.
Oh, like a packing tape.
Yeah, like a packing tape, like a shipping tape.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to be able to find a photo of this. Do we have a photo of it?
No, we don't. You can search for
Make
it.
our own.
Honestly, I didn't look too hard for it. It's got to be out there. But the giant anal toy protruding from his helmet wasn't loud enough for Jason to get whatever point he was trying to make to the churchgoers. He was also like to yell profanities at church. It's not clear, what the profanities he was yelling while wearing the dildo helmet were, but I imagine it wasn't, God is the fucking best, or you good folks are the shit. You know what I mean?
Probably like, look at my dildo helmet.
Yeah.
I googled dildo helmet. I found two incredible images. They're very different.
Yeah, full of love. I don't know if we can show them.
Versions of
I'm gonna
dildo.
show them. Yeah, I can show them.
You can
No
show
problem.
the dildo. Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can show
yeah.
no
Let's
problem.
see. Let's see
All
that.
right, the first one is more of what I was thinking, like it's like a dildo on a furry, kind of like a unicorn.
That is a crazy dildo.
Yeah,
That's got to be AI, right? Is that a real thing? That's like a one of those dragon dildos?
Looks like a
not even
pastry
real
dildo.
cock. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
right,
it's
but
a
that's like taped to
macaroon.
the helmet. It's
Pack of
like a
macaroons.
pastry- It's a
Right.
it's like a caterpillar.
Like
The
a
rings
twist.
of an orgasm.
This one's the one that made me laugh. It's a little helmet on a dildo. That's a
not
dildo
what
with a little helmet.
Yeah,
That's not what we
good.
thought either, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's like for like a joke thing when you just have it sitting on your nightstand there. That's
Yeah,
fun.
it's like personified
hard hat.
dildo.
That's
Yeah.
great. You put the hard hat on the tip of the
Yeah.
dildo. It makes
Time
it
to go to work.
hilarious.
We had a tough day today.
Yeah.
Long day.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's
Um,
funny. I might order one of those. Well, of course, you got kids. You can't just keep the dildos out. But
No,
I mean, that
Got a
would be
drawer.
funny if you were in a different situation than with toddlers. You
Yeah.
could
well, this
keep
one's
the
pretty good
dildos
too. Was he on a
sitting out.
motorcycle?
He's on a bike.
funny.
He's on a bike. Probably has
Okay.
a suspended license.
I found some pictures of him in a helmet.
Let me see.
But they're okay. Hold on, but they're not the dildo helmet.
Ah.
So he's a serious cyclist.
Look at this
He's
one.
Oh,
This is a guy like a
Dildo
motorcycle.
nose.
He's got a dildo nose.
That's a suction one.
yeah, on the schnoz.
Yeah,
Amazing.
oh man.
Hey, you got a picture of Jason riding around?
Yeah, I got a picture of Jason in a helmet, but okay, here we go. But I mean, the guy, like, if you Google Jason Mitchell, which is a very common name,
Right.
bicycle helmet, bike helmet, He's a serious cyclist. He cycles a fucking lot. He's like he pops up on like a bunch of different bike
This is
websites.
also
so
a
good,
cyclist haircut too. This is also a very popular cyclist haircut.
That's
You're
him?
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aerodynamics, Wes.
He's good at cycling. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you can suction a dildo to that. The helmet's too new.
Holes. There's too many ventilation holes.
Starting to think he loves men.
Yeah, I think he does.
He likes a trail ride. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
If you guys know what a trail ride is.
away.
Yeah.
The trails. He literally reviews helmets. I'm telling you, like most of this shit is him reviewing other helmets.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So what drove him insane?
Well, so according to the article, he was arrested. They finally found him, like probably riding around on his bike on December 27th, and they arrested him for this, act of aggression towards the church.
And I mean, is it aggression? He's just being. It's probably what more. It's like just like public like vulgarity or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
In charge.
I don't know exactly what he was yelling.
Flapping a dildo around in the wind when people are trying to go to church. That's all.
Try to visit God. Yeah. Now the article. The police said that Mitchell was trying to create a German helmet that his grandfather wore during World War II. So
he's a Nazi.
I pulled up some helmets, and boy, were these helmets gay back in the day.
Like a Van Wilhelm, a World War I helmet,
like these guys, Pat. Like
that's World War I,
like Kaiser Wilhelm. Now. That leads me to believe that he probably had one of these guys on his helmet instead. One of the little, like the single.
You could spray paint that. That looks like it. Yeah. Yep.
And they are very sexual and very gay. But nothing compares to these Russian artillery helmets. These are just straight up, straight up. I mean, you just sit on that thing after a hard day.
What a lucky guy too. I mean, it's like gold or silver. That's really nice metal.
Yeah. I mean, that thing's got 2 levels of pleasure on it.
A little bit too much metal on it.
Guys, upon a little further digging, like just tell me what you think. I'm going to put up 1, 2, 3, 4. I could go on. Photos of Jason in different helmets.
We sure those are the same guy?
He's got a passion for bike helmets.
He's definitely the same nose.
It's the same guy.
Same guy? Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah.
He's got a passion for 2 things, Pat: bike helmets and cocks. I think.
Yeah.
Now,
I guess I'm saying is I believe him. I don't know. I mean, dude, he's all over the helmet review.
Does he review cocks?
Probably. Yeah, he'll probably rate a cock.
OnlyFans. You got to go to his Fansly link for that.
Yeah. So the fun fact: these type of helmets are called pickelhaubes, and the function of the top of these things was actually to deflect sword blows aimed at the head, or again to sit on during lonely nights in the field. Look at these
sword blows that are 4 inches over your head.
Look at these guys. These guys are trying to act like they're not going to sit on these things later, but the guy on the left just can't hide his smile because he knows.
What's up with him not getting the memo on not smiling? My goodness.
He knows what's going to happen in the tent later.
Look how serious the guy in the front is that doesn't have one. He takes the gauntlet. That guy who doesn't have one, his buns take the gauntlet, and the guy loves it. The guy loves it and left every time. He thinks it's hilarious.
Yeah, he loves it. He's like,
he's going to take all of these.
Been waiting for this helmet.
What army is that? Like the Pakistani army? What is that?
These are like Germans
or
Russians. I don't know what they are.
Those are Austro-Hungarians.
Yeah. They got straight up sex toys on their helmets. So anyway, they also said that they were called to Mitchell's home 9 times between September 24th and November 24th for numerous incidents, including him riding his bike while naked with a cowboy hat on and retrieving items from his neighbor's yard while naked. So just stealing from his neighbor. So he was charged with the second-degree breach of peace, $10,000 bond. So, that's what Jason Mitchell likes to do. He likes to ride around.
He protests the church for his love. He loves bikes and dicks, and they're not accepting of it. And so he just lets them know, I'm here loving bikes and dicks.
He's the type of cyclist that goes out of his way to go on a busy road that's faster speed limit than he can handle.
Yeah. Critical mass movement. He's all about it.
He can't get enough of going on like 45-mile-an-hour roads when he's going like 26, 27 miles an hour.
What a rush.
Yeah.
Look at that helmet. Jesus Christ.
Where did this happen, Mike?
This is Stonington, Connecticut. Stonington.
Hopefully the Russian officers
could be a different Jason Mitchell.
Yeah,
that's a different Mitchell altogether.
I think we just ruined other Jason Mitchell.
This guy. Wait a
I mean, he looks very similar.
You can't see him because all the other guys' pictures are from the side with his giant schnoz protruding.
Wes's guy is not as thin as your guy, Pat.
Yeah, I think it's
similar.
Here, I got a dead on. I got a dead on of our guy, dude. Damn it.
Yeah.
All right, let's do a comparison.
Pat's Jason Mitchell looks pretty gay. I don't know about Wes's.
You strap a bike helmet on you.
I mean, considering the protest, I think it's safe to say, Mark.
Okay.
All right, take a look. Just let me know because I want
protesting a church with a dildo helmet.
He might have moved. Okay, I don't know. He might have moved. I don't know.
Nah, that's not him.
I go with yours, Wes. No.
Damn it.
He's got a square face.
No. We'll try to find it. If you know Jason from Stonington, let us know. All right. Well, I'm not going to kill the vibe with the homelessness. Maybe we'll get to it tomorrow. But it's not good numbers that the Housing Urban Development just released about homelessness in the United States. We'll maybe get to it later in the show or tomorrow.
We're going to need some more baked beans and meth.
Okay? Yeah, we're going to need a few more cans. That's for sure. And it's both sides of the party are to blame on this one. So we'll get to it anyway. Guys, I experienced a bit of chaos in my life recently. You see, on my way home from Virginia to Texas, I stopped in Jackson, Mississippi, where a tornado warning was issued, right? So at the hotel I was at, they made us all come down and huddle in the lobby so we could all die together.
Hey, Wes, I just want to say again that I'm so happy you survived that, and I know how traumatizing it must have been to be in the area.
Thank you.
You were pretty much laughing at death that whole trip.
I really was. I mean, when I think back about it, it's really remarkable.
Yeah,
it really is
incredible. You survived that.
Yeah. So as I looked around, I saw several old people in wheelchairs in the lobby, wondering if their wheelchair would act as a kite, lift them high off the ground in the tornado's winds. I saw young children crying and clinging to their mothers' bosoms as the winds became stronger and stronger. At one point, I thought about looting the snack pantry next to the check-in desk, but in the midst of all the chaos, I had tried to remain cool, a beacon of fat hope and calm during the storm, if you will.
That's nice.
I held the hands of the people in the wheelchairs, tore the children from their mothers.
He's not worried because he's grounded.
That's right. Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I took the children in my strong arms and told them to look at their weeping fathers and to never grow up to be like that.
Good call. Life lesson.
Yeah, life in general can be chaotic, but if you're in charge of your fulfillment for an e-commerce business, you know that it's your own special kind of chaos. But with ShipStation, you can count on your day-to-day to remain calm, right? Using ShipStation for my wedding business, where I ship out USBs to clients constantly, is a breeze, and I never have to leave my house. Just smoothly printing off shipping labels, click of a button saves me time, money, and a headache. And it's the fastest way and affordable way to ship products to your customers. Discounts up to 88% off UPS, DHL Express, and USPS rates, and up to 90% off FedEx rates. That's a lot of percent off on those rates. With industry-leading scalable features that help ensure accuracy, get shipments out to the door faster, and keep customers happy with automated tracking updates with your company's branding. Over 130,000 companies have grown their e-commerce business with ShipStation, and 98% of companies that stick with the ShipStation for a year become customers for life. So calm the chaos of order fulfillment with the shipping software that delivers. Switch to ShipStation today. Go to ShipStation.com and use code HARDFACTOR to sign up for your free trial. That's ShipStation.com. Code HARDFACTOR, and take control of your e-commerce business with lower rates and faster shipping to your clients.
Absolutely. Now that you've gotten control of your e-commerce, how about you get control of your fitness? Okay, it's been a while since we've done a fat-a-thon here at Hard Factor, and I was doing well for a while there, but the holidays and listen, it's time to get healthy again. Okay, it's 2025. This is the year. This is the time. It's going to happen this time, and luckily to start the year, Fitbod has partnered with Hard Factor. I mean, that's a pretty good partnership. Check out this pro website when you go to fitbod.me/hardfactor. They did this for us. They put our logo up there. They said Hard Factor has partnered with Fitbod to bring you 25% off your subscription plus a 7-day free trial. Pro stuff. Excellent. It's like Fitbod's like having a personal trainer in your pocket that builds you a fully personalized workout. So basically, what you're going to do is you're going to go to fitbod.me/hardfactor. You're going to get that 7-day free trial plus 25% off your subscription. And then you kind of like you get your mobile app going, right? They'll scan your code and you just tell the mobile app, hey, I'm Joe Schmo. I want to work out this many days. This is why I'm working out, because I'm either a fat piece of shit or I want to bulk up for like a competition, or I want to lean down. Or you tell it what you want it to do. You tell it what muscles you want to work out. You tell it what time of day you want it to work out. You can also be honest with it. Like I said, my problem is I'm not accountable enough. So now this machine's going to tell me at 9 a.m. I need to get my ass to working out, which it has been doing. And I'm learning new exercises because you pick which muscles you want. You tell it, like, do you work out at a gym, small gym, big gym, or at home? And then you tell it what type of equipment you use, right? So like I have this, and this in my house. This is how I need to work out these 8 muscles. And it's like, we got you. Boom, 9 a.m. Your ass is accountable now. So easy to use. Go to fitbod.me/hardfactor right now to level up your workout. Join Fitbod today to get your personalized workout plan. Get 25% off your subscription, or try the app for free for 7 days at fitbod.me, right? /hardfactor. That's fitbod.me/hardfactor. And look, what do you have to lose with a 7-day free trial besides weight?
Yeah. Get ready for Fat Boy Summer, Fitbod it.
There you go. Everyone stop what you're doing and listen up. I've got another update on Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni.
Thank
God.
Were you guys waiting all weekend for this?
Couldn't. Yeah, I mean, I was on pins and needles.
Whew. So I got it. Lively, you may have noticed, if you're listening to this on Monday morning and not live, was not at the Golden Globe Sunday night, nor was her husband Ryan Reynolds or Hugh Jackman, because they boycotted the event because of the pending lawsuit with Justin Baldoni.
Oh, wow. Huge hit to the Globes.
Yeah, huge news.
Goodness.
Especially, I think Nikki Glaser hosted. Like, what if you prepped jokes for them?
Yes, and Pat, that's funny you should mention that, because Nikki Glaser, knowing that this is huge news, said she promised before the show to not even touch on the subject matter, saying it's too hot button, it's too sensitive and serious. This is surpassing Israel and Palestine in sensitivity. So she said she would not make any jokes, and I'm sure she didn't, about this entire situation, which is getting out of hand.
Hands off. This is a serious situation. You definitely should never joke about this Blake Lively versus Justin Baldoni situation. It's dead serious.
Don't do it, Glaser. Yeah. That's it. That's the update.
Oh,
okay. All right.
They're not at the Globes. Huge news.
Not the Globes. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
That's the update. In a much less serious news story, South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol is being a real pill.
Soon you'll suck.
Yeah, you'll see. I'll suck you'll soon suck. One of those combinations.
Okay, Yoda.
You might remember this jackass from
Suck soon you will.
Suck son you will.
Damn it. Did you hear what he said?
It doesn't
Should
matter.
we leave?
It doesn't
We should
matter how
leave.
you arrange it. It's bad. You might remember from such news sources as Hard Factor that Suck You'll Soon randomly issued martial law overnight in South Korea last month.
Didn't they arrest his ass for that?
They're trying, Wes.
People weren't happy.
Well, yeah, it didn't go over well or last long. Basically, Parliament or Congress, whatever they have over there, like woke up the next morning and they're like, "He did what last night? No, and they like stopped it like the very next day.
Soon he'll suck.
Yeah, I don't even know what it was about. It was about like I forget. He was mad that people were talking about the government or a Brexit scenario with too many Muslims. I don't know what it was, but he wanted martial law, and it got stopped within 12 hours. And like Wes just said, everyone's so mad at him in Parliament or Congress that they just in the company or the government that they just arrested him. They're like, we're going to arrest him. They did a warrant.
Yeah.
And they tried to go get him. And this weekend, they were rebuked by his followers who stood outside his mansion and did not let the police in, and his armed guard who surrounded him like a human shield. So they're
South Koreans are hilarious.
So they're just a bunch of people protesting the street that hate Suck You'll Soon, and then a bunch of people at his mansion stopping the military and police from arresting him. And that's South Korea.
Yeah, they've been having some great protests because I mean, he tried to do the martial law, and then they protested that down. Now, his protesters are protesting his arrest down. A lot of good protests in South Korea right now.
They might issue a new warrant. This one ends today, January 6th. The current warrant. They have like 48-hour warrants, and he's gonna survive that one. But they might issue a new, sterner one, which will potentially allow them to get past the human shield and arrest him.
No, you really got to move this time.
Yeah.
Take a look at this warrant.
Exactly. That's exactly, Pat.
Man. Well, speaking of law enforcement, this is a great segue. It's not king of the segue stuff, but it's decent. San Antonio, Texas. Back in 2015, in San Antonio, Texas, things were bad between San Antonio police and the homeless population there. There was a real lack of trust, that the hobos had taken to aggressive panhandling, and the police had taken to punishing people who were trying to help the hobos, like when they gave the owner of the Chow Train food truck a $2,000 fine for feeding the homeless. Like it's not a great PR move. It was an international headline. I mean, it made news everywhere. It was not good. And things got so bad that about half of the time police officers in San Antonio had an interaction with a person who is homeless, the homeless would refuse help. And 17% of the time, they detained the homeless. It was a real mess, and things were bad. So when Chief William McManus took over in 2015, he said, I'm going to turn this whole thing around. And he set up a homeless outreach team inside SAPD. And their whole job would be to connect with the city's downtrodden, right? And offer social services, temporary housing, drug treatment, right?
Yeah, talking about job security.
Yeah, exactly. There's going to be a lot of homeless here. You're not going to go out of work.
Yeah.
But it was an effort to rebuild the trust, okay, to repair the fractured relationship. It didn't help, however, that about a year later, when bike cop Matthew Luckhurst decided to serve a homeless man a shit sandwich for laughs.
A bike cop did that?
That didn't help.
Whoa.
Is there a video of that?
There's not, but he'd been on the beat for about 5 years, so he definitely heard McManus's speech about how bad things were with the homeless population, that he was trying to put this task force together. That didn't stop Luckhurst from taking a slice of bread and putting dog shit in it, and then putting it in a styrofoam container next to an unknown homeless man. That didn't stop him from doing that.
Did he have an audience, or was this just for him?
No, we found out about this because he bragged to a couple other officers about doing it. He said,
What do you guys do? How many shit sandwiches have you done this week?
Yeah.
Quite a gag.
Exactly.
What do you guys do to him? I do the shit sandwich.
Yeah, that's when the other officers were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Go get it!" And it was
ate it
gone.
already.
It was gone by the time he got back there. Not cool. Not cool, Luckhurst. Not cool at all, guys. And about a month later, after that incident, well, he was, there was an investigation brewing into the shit sandwich incident.
How do you take it seriously? Like when he's getting in trouble and they have to explain what he did.
Well, yeah, I mean, the cops he told kind of went and told
his first bite of the shit sandwich.
They told some supervisors.
God,
I mean, he had to go collect feces, dog shit, and like he had to get a slice of white bread and then put it in a styrofoam container. It wasn't cool.
Oh, no.
It's like trying to be serious when you punish your kid when they do something funny.
Yeah. Anyway,
It's hard to keep a straight face.
So there's an investigation brewing into that incident. Some of the officers he told are telling their higher ups, and they're telling their higher ups.
Some live comments. Obama Bean 2 says, "Did he serve it in a hot dog bun?" That would be technically the best.
They're homeless, not
Shitty
idiots.
dog?
Okay,
Yeah.
they got brains. They're just hungry. Anyway, well, there's an investigation brewing. There's some other stuff going on at the precinct, and I guess some of the lady bike cops had been getting pretty big for their britches in Matthew's eyes. They'd been coming around demanding that the bathroom they used, the lady bike cop bathroom, be cleaned, okay? Because it was not up to their standards, or at least that's how Matthew saw it. So he said, "Man, fuck these uppity bitches. I'll show them what a clean bathroom looks like." And he took it upon himself to go in and leave an unflushed turd in their bathroom, and then smear a bunch of chocolate tapioca pudding all over the wall. So
Did he write a message or just
No,
Yeah.
but he's like, I'll show these bitches wanted this clean. I'll show them clean. So he went and just left a floater in there and then smeared shit all over the walls and then just watched when they went in and laughed. And he probably said, clean enough for you?
He goes to the grocery store to get supplies for his pranks.
Yeah,
I
big
love
time. So anyway, he got fired for the shit sandwich incident. Okay, it was eventually investigated, but on a technicality, guys, he was reinstated back in 2019. I guess he got fired.
It got real boring in the office.
he got fired, but then I guess they
got back in here. He really spiced it up.
He's
All right,
funny.
it's got to be a unanimous vote. Okay, we know he's trouble, but do we want him back?
They didn't discipline him for 180 days after the incident. So essentially, the statute of limitations had expired, so they had to bring him back. But then after he was back,
he won the legal system.
After he was back, the fact that he took a shit in the ladies' bathroom and then rubbed pudding all over the walls.
Right, a second. Yeah,
they were able to use that to get him.
Yeah.
So they got him.
Stay clean.
They got him out of there in 2020. Okay.
He's back, isn't he?
Well, okay. So he went and he started working at in Floresville, Texas, which I guess is or Alamo City, and that was
they love the shit pranks in Alamo City.
Well, that was in 2022, but I guess guys, people found out about it, so they called the chief and he got fired from there. But he's back now. Now he's in it.
Regrettably, I mean, I think it's hilarious, son. But
yeah,
man, there's a lot of public pressure on me.
The
So.
local
Women are on my
newspapers got a
ass,
hold of
buddy.
it, son.
Anyway, he's back. He's working now in a town of 1,000 people with just 2 officers.
Oh, there, got it. That's so much attention to pranking. It's
Exactly.
Him versus 999.
He won't give up. He just keeps going farther south.
Yeah.
He'll
He'll find his place.
We'll see if they keep him or not.
That cop is ridiculous.
Pat Dave
Good.
wants to know if you and Kate Frenched on New Year's.
Oh, I think we're better early. Saving that one for our 5-year.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Well, let's close it out. I just got a couple little things here to discuss before we hang up on this one. First up, a couple more updates on the Vegas bomber Cybertruck Trump Tower thing. Pat, we did a little one on Friday's show. There's been all kinds of new shit, obviously, since you first covered it. And so the dude's name was, again, Matthew Livelesberger, 37 years old, Green Beret. And there's like 2 basically emerging main theories. Okay. The first one is that some outlets are reporting that the likely cause of Livelesberger's mental snap was that his wife and baby mama left him 6 days before he committed the mobbing.
Mhm.
And so she allegedly accused him of cheating. And this was and then broke it off. And then this was his second wife, the mother of his child, and his first wife had also accused him of being abusive. So that's one of the theories, is that we got dumped by his wife and baby mama, and that's what caused him to, go crazy and do that at the Trump Tower. So others are claiming or implying that Berg is what he went by in the military, is basically Jason Bourne, and that he planted a body in the truck and has vanished like Ethan Hunt, Mission Impossible, pinning his death on the identity stolen corpse inside the Cybertruck.
These guys are the guys that are like Green Beret dick suckers. They're like, there's no way a Green Beret would ever mess up in any way, shape, or form or kill him.
Yes.
He's a Green Beret, goddammit.
Yes, that's the 2 camps,
Right.
Pat. That's the
Yeah,
2 camps. Yeah.
Hold on. Did you say this guy's a Special Forces Green Beret? No, I don't believe it.
That's the 2 camps. Yeah.
Well, actually, that is him being a Green Beret. Some of the notes that they found in his phone alluded to the fact that basically he wanted to cleanse himself of all the killings that he did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the last one I got for you. Lots of mystery. He's and his family and friends claim to be completely baffled, right? Like Wes was kind of alluding to there. Of note, podcaster and former Navy SEAL Sean Ryan has apparently gone into hiding after showing an email from intelligence analyst Sam Shoemate about Berg's alleged manifesto, where he said that the drones that appeared over New Jersey were of Chinese origin and use gravitic propulsion systems, and that they're, quote, the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed, unquote. And he also, in another or same email, detailed alleged war crimes, such as an airstrike in the Afghanistan province of Nimruz in 2019 that Livelsberger claimed he helped cover up. So, like Wes was saying, yeah, a lot of regret and stuff.
He said like, hey, he said the country's going to shit, and it's not like it wasn't like they're claiming it wasn't like an anti-Trump thing. It was just like it basically like, hey, this is the only way I know that will get people's attention.
He's a pure
like,
Trumper.
Yeah,
I got dumped and went crazy, and this was my final statement. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of war crimes in Afghanistan. This season of Syria was about one, and it's like, I don't know if that's on your conscience, man, plus PTSD.
Yeah.
Plus you just got broke up with by the mother of your child. Yeah, it's not great. Anyways, that's Livelsberger. Those are the updates. It's sort of a make your own adventure, as we were talking about. A lot of people coming up with which theory they're following there, but those are the ones that are out there.
Green Beret would never.
Exactly. Lots of those comments, Pat. I mean, it's all his uncle, I think, is a major one of those.
Well, I was spending most of that time trying to show someone that's not on that side, Pat. Not on the Green Berets side.
What do you mean?
That?
I mean,
Green Berets gonna kick your big ass. All right, Green Berets for breakfast. And right now, I'm very hungry.
That's right.
Classic
I don't
Arnold.
give a fuck.
Duke.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, if he would have been there, he would have handled Livelsberger before the bomb went off. Well, of course, it's only him or the corpse that he stole the identity and put his on, and he's Jason Bourne.
It's classic Green Beret tradecraft.
Big corpse,
not
seen it
done.
1,000 times.
He's
Green Beret 101.
Yeah.
Tatted the corpse up with his same tats and everything.
He's a trained killer.
It could be anything. It could be anything, right?
What it was it
certainly-
created the best photo of all time. Sad, but
But I mean, the guy, as we heard, if it wasn't a indestructible Tesla truck, it would have been much bigger. So he was gonna kill other people. I mean, that's what's fucked up.
Yeah, but then
Green Beret would know.
Jason Bourne are saying that was a purposely controlled explosion.
It was a controlled explosion. He's Green Beret was.
A lot of his relatives came out and his
training
friends say
would have
he knew how to
allowed-
make a much better explosive. He
Yes.
purposely made that explosive that
Right,
way.
dude. He
Can't
could make a better
comprehend the
explosive.
training, Wes.
Right.
Yeah, with handcuffs on.
Green
him,
Berets
dude.
make the best explosive, Wes.
Of course, I forgot. Sorry. Didn't mean any harm to anyone else with that explosion.
He was trying to do exactly what he did.
Okay.
He knew.
Yeah. No, so that's what's going on with that. Just, as I said, choose your own adventure. There's a lot of theories. And real quick to segue into this last segment, another great comment. Do Korean chicks have the tightest box in the game? Potentially. And that's sad for all of those ladies because North Korea is banning hot dogs. American.
They allowed hot dogs before this?
They apparently did. And in
This
fact,
is a false flag because they just don't have any hot dogs.
Yeah, that's
No,
what I was
they have
saying.
hot dogs.
They know what hot
No.
dogs are?
They're just saving face here.
No. You don't know how sad this is.
Oh, yeah, no
In
more
fact-
Costco.
Yeah.
Right. That would be bad for South Korea. No, but they have hot dogs. In fact, they have a popular local dish that's made of hot dogs. I think that's why Kim Jong-un is upset. He declared 2 things recently to be acts of treason against North Korea. 1, getting a divorce. 2, eating hot dogs. You do either of those, treason in North Korea. And the saddest part, guys, and this is really sad, the Koreans, North and South, have a ramen version of the Chicago hot dog with kimchi they call bude jjigae. And this new law and it's like a popular lunch dish. They have it at like stands and shit out there. Like they have budae jjigae stands
In North Korea?
street in Korea. Yeah, and this new law means
South
that
Korea.
anyone, both North Korea and South Korea, that it's popular.
Don't they have like fake supermarkets in North Korea because they don't have food? Like when you go up
Hot
there,
dogs, wall to wall.
In parts of it, they have a hot dog dish that people eat. Tofu, hot dogs,
Hot
sliced
dog, you
up
love
ramen.
for.
Yeah, budae jjigae. And this new law means that anybody caught eating that succulent lunch will be promptly shipped off to a labor camp.
Why is this?
And
Why is this, Will?
Because he says
Too American.
It's
Hot
too
dogs
Western.
are
it's too American. He says that we can't have hot dogs in our food. And same for divorcees, probably also too American to get divorced. No divorce party for you in North Korea. Instead, 6 months minimum in the labor camp to pay for your anti-socialist behavior of getting a divorce. So you eat the hot dog. I think it's basically life in the labor camp on that one. You get the divorce, it's at least 6 months in the labor camp to pay for your anti-socialism sins.
Shitty marriage.
So now you're going to be eating hot dogs with the woman you hate in secret to avoid labor camps. What a life.
Break both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's North Korea.
But you're separate. You're just for show, or a relationship for show, and you're eating hot dogs.
Of course.
Yeah. You know, Kim Jong-un's dad one time kidnapped the Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman of South Korea and then forced them to make movies for him in North Korea.
I wrote the script.
That's baller.
Yeah, it is pretty baller move. But
You make fun of me now.
rattled.
Yeah.
They're rattled. The Oons are rattled by American stuff, and the hot dogs being one of the main things, I guess. It was encroaching, I guess.
Isn't that what happened to Simple Jack in Tropic Thunder? They made him like perform like Ben Stiller's character when he got kidnapped.
Oh yeah.
It's like a larger scale of that.
Yeah.
He just had to do it every day. He had to do the Simple Jack play. Yeah.
Yeah. And to last live comment, Ryan Carvajal's point, they don't know wieners. No, they don't over there in Korea. So you should keep eating them because they're delicious. And that's the episode. That's Hard Factor for today. Thank you for listening. Go to patreon.com/Hard Factor if you need more Hard Factor. But most importantly, get out there and have yourselves a great fucking day.